Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Friday, February 5th, 2016, around 4:37 in the afternoon. The sun has broken through after a lot of snow, more than they expected. A good solid foot has fallen across eastern Massachusetts after saying yesterday it would be only a dusting to 2 inches in some areas. We just got blasted with the snow. The groundhog said we were going to get an early spring, but groundhog, go back on in your hole. This is not good at all, because I thought we would cruise to spring, but we won't. But this is New England, so it's expected. Maybe we'll have snow blitz. Then again, maybe not. Maybe this is just a drop in the bucket, and maybe in the next 2 weeks it'll be 60 again, and all of this will be a distant memory. Some news to report. The Louisville's men's basketball team has banned itself from postseason play this year. They're not going to go to the NCAA tournament or NIT or any other of those smaller tournaments because of the scandal that happened with allegedly the players being involved with prostitution. And that's a good move by the University of Louisville men's basketball team. And sad news to report in the world of modeling. A model who used to pose for Playboy, Katie May, passed away at the age of 34 after going to a model shoot last night. She wasn't feeling good. Next thing you know, she collapses and passes away. So prayers to her family. Only 34 years old. That's very, very sad. Had a whole life ahead of her. Anyway, that's about it on the news. My second video subject of the day is about what's going to happen at Super Bowl 50. Super Bowl 50 is 2 more days away on Sunday, February 7, 2016 at Levi's Stadium, Santa Clara, California, home of the San Francisco 49ers. The game's going to be at 6:30 p.m. approximately on CBS, called by Jim Nantz and Phil Simms, and Tracy Wolfson's going to be the sideline reporter. And this Super Bowl is going to have a pregame show that starts hours before, hosted by James Brown and the whole NFL on CBS Today crew. And calling the game on Westwood One Radio is Kevin Harlan and Boomer Esiason. And the participants of Super Bowl 50 is going to be the Denver Broncos, representing the AFC, facing off against the Carolina Panthers, representing the NFC. And this is going to be the first Super Bowl ever that 2 number 1 draft picks for quarterbacks, Peyton Manning, who was drafted in 1998 by the Colts and playing for the Broncos, facing off against Cam Newton, who was drafted in 2011 by the Carolina Panthers and is leading the Panthers to the Super Bowl. And this Super Bowl is going to be a blowout, in my humble opinion. Peyton Manning just has very limited mobility left in his throwing arm. He basically was out for 6 weeks because he had a torn foot, and the Broncos just barely squeaked by the number 1 seed in the AFC. They could have lost both their playoff games against the Steelers and the Patriots. Peyton Manning was just average in those games, but somehow the Broncos won, while the Carolina Panthers won 15-1 in the regular season, and they just blew out teams in the playoffs. So my prediction of Super Bowl 50 will be the Carolina Panthers 46, the Denver Broncos 7, and it's just going to be a blowout. And I think this is going to be Peyton Manning's last game, and I would not be surprised if Peyton Manning's struggling during the game, that they'll bench him for the backup quarterback, And that's what I see what's going to happen. The Carolina Panthers are going to win their first Super Bowl ever. This is the second time they've been in the Super Bowl. And Broncos will lose Super Bowl number 6, which that would be the most in NFL history. And I think the Super Bowl 50 will get the best ratings of all time. I bet more than half of the people in the United States will be watching it. I think it's going to be over 150 million people watching the Super Bowl. And that's about it on my predictions for Super Bowl 50. I'll be back with the third and final video blog of the night, which will be about former Major League Baseball player Hank Aaron and the personality profile. He turns 82 today. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Budding guy. Molly Wolf's blog at WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart's so stunning, and she's got nice legs as well. Amy Swansea, so awesome. Julie Gowan of Fox 25 rocks, and she's got nice legs. And in the words of Dickie Ackroyd Jr., director of the Boys and Girls Club of Great America, the more the merrier. Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. Questions, comments, concerns, shout-outs, plugs, private message me will be addressed. Goodbye, everybody. See you now.